It's Sarah here. Welcome back for another Mission Adventure. Today we're inside Disneyland Park to celebrate their 69th birthday. Only here for a limited time today. I can only be in the park for 4 hours. During that time, we're going to go see the special cavalcade that they have for their 69th anniversary. We're also going to ride the original rides that were here when the park opened, assuming that lines aren't super crazy long, because like I said, I only have a limited amount of time. We're also going to sneak over to the Pixar party and see some of those characters because we aren't usually here early enough that we ever get to go see them. We're also going to slightly cheat because we really want the special ice cream truck that comes with the ice cream sundae, and it was all sold out on mobile order at Gibson Girl. So we are going to jet over and get it at Clarabelle's. We were able to mobile order it this morning. I heard that it sold out yesterday, but luckily they do have a couple that they pulled out for today. So we're also going to go over there. Thanks for coming along. Our very first ride for the day is going to be Jungle Cruise, which if you've watched my channel for a little bit is a favorite, not only because it was an opening day attraction, but also because I happened to work that ride many moons ago. So we're going to start out with Jungle Cruise. It's a really nice day so far today. It's like the weather's nice. It doesn't seem super crazy crowded yet. That line looks decently long, but the boats hold a lot. Let's see, it says 30 minutes. Not terrible. I'm breaking one of my cardinal rules right now. This is usually one of those rides I will not go on unless it's later at night, because later at night everybody goes to the parade, the fireworks, they go home, and this becomes like a walk-on attraction. But since I'm only here a limited amount of time, we're going to break the line and go on it. But 30 minutes really isn't that bad. When you get to the bottom of the stairs, there is a skipper down there telling you which side of the line to go on. And it's pretty fair and equal as terms of getting onto the boat.
Jordan, and I'll be your skipper for the next 10 days and 5 romantic nights. So please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, legs inside of the boat. And parents, watch your little ones, all right? Now let's see what we... Oh, everybody, look to the right. It is our first sight of wildlife. Now, as you can see, they tend to travel in packs. They wait in line for like 2 to 3 hours. And oh my goodness, do you guys see the little ones with them over there? Yeah, those little ones will stay with the parents for about 18 to 35 years. Yeah, sometimes longer. You know who you are. That's unheard of. Yeah. So feel free to take your cameras out. Yeah, take as many photos as you like. They have their trunks on today. We have some wildebeest, some giraffes, and whoa. Aww. I think I took a wrong turn. Oh no. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. I'll scare them away like how I scared away my ex-girlfriend. I love you! Wow, I just saved your guys' lives. Wow. Oh, but don't worry. I didn't actually shoot the hippopotamus, okay? I did what a lot of people like to call hippo shot a miss. Yeah. Well, you guys have just survived the world famous show. Okay, give yourselves a round of applause.
It's been a really long time since I went on the boat and was thoroughly entertained, just because I did it for so long that I kind of know all the jokes. I know how everything's going to go. Today was amazing. Our skipper did jokes I'd never heard of. He was really funny, really entertaining. It was awesome. It is still one of my absolute favorite rides in the parks, and it was in fact one of the first day rides. Mark Twain was also one of the original attractions. I don't see the boat right here though, so maybe it's going around right now. I'm not sure, Some of the attractions like Casey Juniors were open really close to when Disneyland opened, but they were not actually open on the opening day. Dumbo also opened shortly thereafter, I believe in August. So it was not an actual opening day attraction that Mark Twain was, and the boat's pulling in. So we're gonna go on the Mark Twain. Oh yeah, shooting gallery was also their opening day. I'm probably not gonna go there though.
You don't want to be fishing anyone out. Also, there should be no fires or smoke.
To do my favorite pastime and see how many people I can get to wave at me as we go around. This is going to be not quite as fun as you see as it sometimes is because a big chunk of Mark Twain walkway is now closed off. There's not really a point in coming down in here anymore because this is literally where Disneyland ends right now. This used to go through, it does not currently. Actually see the scaffolding back there from the things that they're doing behind the mansion. It is going to open to virtual queue though, I believe. I don't remember where I read to, but the end of August, beginning of September, and it'll be Haunted Mansion Holiday. It's been a really long time since it was the normal Haunted Mansion.
One of those stories involved the old mansion you see on the hill. I heard it said that the place is haunted.
A lot of stuff that's currently closed, one of them being the canoe, Furnace Fire Adventure that's not open yet, Winnie the Pooh, Hunger Bear Restaurant, the bathrooms that are down here, and the walkway that leads into Galaxy's Edge. I think I mentioned that also the Hunger Bear Restaurant.
While you're in Critter Country, you might want to grab a paddle and try your hand at the Explorer canoe. You can work on
Yikes! We are running out of time. Time goes fast when you're here. We've been here an hour. Sorry, I told you I only had 4 hours here total. We just looked on the app, and the character that we wanted to see at Pixar Fest, what he's walking through, is here. So we're going to go over to Pixar Fest right now. We will pass by some of the opening attractions as we walk over there. We also want to watch the cavalcade, and that starts at 12:15, and we're getting close to that time now too. This actually was an opening day attraction. It is not there anymore. You can still see remnants of it though. You can see the old train tracks that they've just kind of grown over. It was called a mine train through Adventure Wonderland, I believe. You can also vaguely see the path of the old stagecoach that went through there.
Ride goes through here. The mule rides go over the mountain.
So kind of fun. So it's not here anymore, but you can still see where it was on opening day.
See the jumping fish.
Oh. Was that one?
What do you think?
Yeah. Did you catch the jumping fish? And the ducks. These were original day ducks. Opening day ducks. Okay. Onward. Pun totally intended. I actually think it would be kind of fun to go on the stagecoach rides, like if they still had them. Not a lot of places you can do stuff like that anymore. I know Knott's Berry Farm used to have a stagecoach ride, but been a minute since I've been there, and I don't know if they still have it anymore. But Disneyland does not. My mom did not come on opening day, but she did in fact come that first year it opened. Her dad did stuff with insurance, and one of his clients actually paid to bring them down to Disneyland. And she said that she can remember she actually flew in a helicopter to get to Disneyland, which is kind of cool. And funny enough, I don't think that she remembers a ton about Disneyland opening day. I need to go back and look through like their old home videos because I vaguely think there might be one. I just have to find a way to play it. But it's funny to me that she doesn't really remember Disneyland. She just remembers the helicopter ride to get to Disneyland, and that was back. And she remembers this part too, that everything was just orange groves. So this was like out in the middle of nowhere. Casey's Junior train came a little bit after the opening, as did Dumbo. Pretty sure Carousel was here though, right? Yeah, Carousel was here. So I know that's an odor because all of this was here except for Alice.
And then these two things came like 2 months later.
Like span of 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days later, Casey Junior's came. Snow White's Scary Adventures has changed quite a bit.
Snow White and Her Adventures.
Oh, Snow White and Her Adventures.
Like Walt Disney World, because it was meant to be like a carnival, So
No, anybody can hear you at all. But in case you can't, this does look very different than the original. It started out looking like, it was supposed to look like a medieval fair. But all of these were originally here. But and it looked more like Walt Disney World. Yeah, Storybook Land Canals, the teacups. Alice was not though. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland was not. I think one of my very favorite rides here is Mr. Toad's, because if you go on Mr. Toad's, it does not end exactly like the book, although I have not read the book. That's just what I've heard. That supposedly when he was doing the ride, because Mr. Toad does some stuff he should not be doing, and I guess the rumor is, or the story is, that Walt wanted there to be a consequence for his bad behavior, which is why it ends the way that it does. I think it's a charming ride. It's a great ride. Go see it for yourself if you want to see how it ends. Small World came much later for the World's Fair. I cannot imagine a Disneyland without an It's a Small World. Strange to think of. Another one of the original opening day attractions was Autopia, which is still there today. They also had a boat ride, I believe. I don't think that came later. But a lot of the attractions have changed or been updated and changed. I think the Autopia is pretty much, minus that the cars have probably gone through some transformations, and I know that pretty soon they're going to go electric, but that's pretty much what it used to be. They've got all of these walls up here, the Pixar Festival, and it almost makes it look like you can't go back here, but you can. We made it. Crossing my fingers that maybe since all these walls are up here, people don't know you can go back here, and maybe we'll have a really, really short line to see the characters, because when we come, you almost have to be in line before the character even comes out, or they've already cut off the line, because that's how popular Pixar Fest and the dance party is. There goes Wade and Ember. I wanted to see them, but I can't tell if they're coming out or going. I don't see Barley yet, and it's not super crowded back here, so you almost, the way it is now, have to know that this is here. The app was a little bit off when we got up there, so the character that we wanted to see was not actually out, but we did not leave empty-handed. We got my current favorite food in the park, which is at the Troubadour. This is the potato. This one is this the woody one? Oh, this is the Un Papaloco. I should have known that actually, because the Woody's has barbecue. Un Papaloca. And then my favorite lemonade. That's the Lotso Berry lemonade. We couldn't find a table up there, and we're kind of waiting for the cavalcade anyway, so here we are on a bench. We're benched. Yeah, we're benched. The cavalcade is going to come right through there. It follows the same exact path as the parade. I don't know if we'll move back or just end up staying on the bench, but either way, we'll be able to see it from here. While Troubadour Tavern was not, in fact, an original attraction here at Disneyland or an original restaurant at Disneyland, it has been said that Walt Disney loved meat and potatoes, that he was a meat and potato kind of guy. So I'm willing to bet there was some kind of potato in the park on opening day. The Plaza Inn restaurant was one of the original restaurants, and they actually moved it. It was a real house. It's a beautiful house. They actually moved it to the location on Main Street. And Walt's reasoning behind that was that he said that some people, this might be their only opportunity to eat in a really fancy restaurant. We decided to move. We had a front row seat right in front of where we were staying to eat the potato, but they announced that they were going to stop probably somewhere by the castle and then on Main Street. We knew that being by the train was probably going to be a safe bet. But this was really crowded. I don't know why I thought that it would not, but it was not super advertised. So. But this is an okay spot though. It'll be fun. That was really cute, really fun. I've never been here on Disneyland's birthday before, and I was expecting a cavalcade, kind of more like a rainy day cavalcade, where they just have the characters that are normally in the parade just come by really fast on the vehicles, and that was not the case. We have our ice cream right now, and so we're gonna go over and get that. And when Hoos got the mobile order for that, she was like, "I know it'll be hot after we watch the cavalcade, so let's get it out." And we did. And we actually toyed with doing it later. We're gonna eat the ice cream, and then we're gonna cruise back to Toontown to hopefully see the onward characters because I have not seen them yet, and I've really wanted to. And you guys know I usually come nights and they're not out. So that's what we're going to do. I have an appointment this afternoon, which is why today was a short day, but I haven't gotten to ride enough of the original rides yet. Look at how cute this is. So it's Goofy, Mickey's driving. The ice cream going on the top is a spoon. Okay, you got to flip it around the car so I can see the front. So Mickey's driving. It's got Donald on the side. And Jim and Dale have gotten into all of the ice cream on the back. Super cute. The strap is super cute. The ice cream is good. The ice cream is fully customizable. You can choose your flavors. It's 3 scoops. It comes with 2 chocolate frozen bananas. If you get the Oswald sundae, you can pick the sundae to go in it. Oh, you can pick the sundae to go in it. We picked the Oswald. I did not mobile order this one. Can you tell? But yeah.